Good morning, guys. Back at it again with another Thanksgiving tutorial. Again, will probably be a voiceover so I can listen to music while I get ready, because you know that's my vibe. So anyway, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. This is gonna be like a more smoky eye. Again, probably more my vibe. I'll probably try to do one more tomorrow since I am getting ready for school anyway. Might as well. And it'll just, again, be more of a natural look because, again, that's my vibe. So, if you want to see that, then just keep on watching.
All right, starting off with my tried and true Morphe mattifying primer. Well, spray that I use as a primer. And then the e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer. I am obsessed with this stuff. Really like this combination. And then I'm going to go in with this I Heart Revolution smoothing primer. I think it claims to be mattifying. I think it does help with that a little bit, but it's more so smoothing. And then y'all know I've been setting my primers recently, and I am obsessed with this. I'm just going to heavily set my face, and then I'm going to take my fan from the Dollar Tree and fan that dry. Once that primer or setting spray is all dry, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution concealer that I love. Like I said, it has salicylic acid, so I use it for my breakouts because it helps cover those up. And then I'm going to go in with the Becca Under Eye Corrector just to correct my dark circles. For foundation, I'm using my current favorite combination, the CUTEST Tinted Face Oil. I'm obsessed with this stuff, and I mix in the Catrice Lightning Drops just because the shade that I got with my BOXYCHARM is a little dark. And the sponge that I'm using is the Wet n Wild sponge. I really, really like this. It's like $3. So good. So you can tell it is a little darker than my face, but it does match my body a little bit better. I do have to drag some bronzer down my neck. Part of it will balance it out with concealer in a minute as well. After I do foundation, I am going to go in with my Milk bronzer stick. I'm obsessed with this. I have it in the shade Baked, and I'm just going to put that where I would typically bronze my skin and use it as a cream bronzer. I am going to blend this out, again, just with the bigger side, like the butt of the Wet n Wild sponge, and just blend that all in. This stuff blends out like a dream. Like, I am obsessed with it. For concealer, I'm using my favorite combination, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer, and then the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Doesn't make my under eyes creasy or crepey. I really, really like it. So that's what I'm going to do. Y'all know I put a good amount under my eyes and then use the residual product to conceal the rest of my face. So I'll use that leftover concealer to go over my nose, my chin, my forehead, and my eyelids. That just gives me a more balanced look of the highlight, the lighter concealer. And it also does a great job of priming my eyelids as well. This is all I use. I don't use an eyelid primer, or an eyeshadow primer, I should say. So after I put that on, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I think that's what it's called. I love this stuff, and it's so affordable. It's such a good dupe for the Hourglass powders, and I love that it's a loose powder because I can use it to set all over my face. So that's what I'm going in with. You can see here I'm just tapping out the creases on my eyes before I set with that powder as well. After I set the places where I put the concealer with the e.l.f. powder, I'm going to use this number 7 powder to set the rest of my face. I use the shade Light Medium. Again, I'm really big fan of this. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. Don't know about that, but I do know it's good. Bronzer, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You already should have known that. And I'm using a Bare Minerals brush, but I'm just putting it again on the perimeter of my face in that 3B shape. And just bronzing it up. We know that I love some bronzer. To bronzer, as I like to call it, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. Just using that on the perimeter of my face, and then I'll go back in with my fluffy brush and just blend that all together. For blush, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush. I'm obsessed with this, especially in this shade. I think it's like toasty cinnamon. I don't know. I'll put it down in the bottom, but the description box, sorry. And I'm just going to carve out. I did feel like my bronzer went a little low, so I'm just using this Wet n Wild loose powder to carve that out a little bit. Then I'll do my brows, dust it away, and heavily set my face with the Milani Make It Last and the Pretty Vulgar setting spray that I used earlier. Once I'm done with that, I will fan it dry, of course, keeping my face super still while I do that. And then for eyes, we're going in with a soft glam palette. I'm first going in with burnt orange and orange soda, I think is what it's called. Anyway, on a JH30 brush. And I'm going to just use that as my transition in my crease. You can see I'm just building it up with windshield wiper motions. Then using a JH37 on my lower lash line. And you can see I'm trying to make that like wing, fox eye, snatched look. And I tried to leave in some clips so that you could see exactly what I do with that brush, where I extend it with the lower lash line brush as well. Then I'm going to use the shade Sienna and Rustic on an M513 and place that down on the outer corner and then start to buff that into my crease. Again, my preferred methods, techniques with the same brushes, but just packing it on the outer corner, putting it into the crease, getting it some nice build and blend. Then I'm going to use a pencil brush on the lower lash line to do the exact same thing. Gradually building up colors is, again, my preferred method. I just think it gives me more of an effortless blend. Then I'm going to go in the shades Cypress Umber and Mulberry on a MAC 217, and I'm going to pack that down on the outer corner of my eye and the outer V. And I'm going to use a MAC 217, like I said, to do that. And you can just see here how I'm using it to pack the color down, but also buff it out in the outer V, lower lash line, just to give me some good depth and dimension in that outer area. I just really take my time with the product that's on my brush and buff it out. This is not like dipping in multiple times to the color, just using what's on the brush and making the most of it. So after I do that, I'm going to go in with the shade Sienna, and I'm going to pack that with a flat packer brush all over my lid. Using a darker matte all over the lid definitely makes it look a little bit more sultry and smoky. So again, just packing that all over the lid, not being exactly like too precise with it because I am going to go in and deepen it up. But first I'm going to use the black shade in this palette with my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm going to create an eyeliner. Y'all know I love to use black eyeshadow as eyeliner. It's so easy because what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to buff it out. You can see I take my time here and really build that up and pack it on, really get it in close to my lash line and kind of have a thicker line towards the outer edge, because then I'm going to use this detail brush from Morphe with Cypress Umber and the black shade, and I'm going to buff that out. I'm also going to use just whatever is left on the brush to deepen out the outer V as well. I think the constant blending and buffing and just layering of shades is really what ties this whole look together. That's just my opinion though. Again, you can see I'm just using what's left over on that product to build up that outer V and make it a little bit more smoky and sultry, also on the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Tempura and put that on the inner corner and on the brow bone just to give me a nice bright base for the highlight I'm going to use later. Marc Jacobs black eyeliner as my tight line. Y'all know I love this stuff. And then the Rimmel Scandalize in the nude shade on my waterline, which is the lower lash line, just to brighten up my eyes a little bit. I'm going to use the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter in Daybreak Glimmer to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. And then I like a big, bright inner corner, so I'm going to go in with ColourPop Flexitarian just to make that pop. I went in with this mascara on TikTok, so you might have seen it on there. This is only $5. I'm super impressed by this. Look at my lashes. I was going to put on falsies, but I don't even feel like I need to. They also sent me the lash curler. This is $5. This is $1.50. I don't really curl my lashes, but I definitely will use this again. Just a side note. Now I'm going to finish my makeup. All right, so now I'm going to highlight the rest of my face with the Artist Couture Diamond Glow powder in the shade Illuminati. Highlight my typical places. I love this stuff. It's so stunning. Then for my lips, I'm going to go in with the Milani lip liner in Cafe au Lait. And then the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in Trust Your Gut. And then I'm going to top it off with the Maybelline Cream Lipstick in 920 Nude Lust. I love this combo. Super beautiful nude lip. All right, guys, and this is the finished look. I am obsessed with it. Like I said, I was going to put on false lashes. Fake false, whatever. But I'm not going to. I'm headed to school. Again, running late, so I got to go. You saw my hair was braided, and then I ran some gel through it. It looks a little bit like ramen noodles right now because that's still a little wet, but it's a good heatless hairstyle. Anyway, here it is in all, there we go.
here it is in all of its glory. I really like it. This is more my vibe, you know, neutral, smoky. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to be subscribed, like this video, let me know what you want to see. Like I said, I'm going to be filming a whole lot for Christmas, so let me know what you want to see as far as Christmas videos are concerned. Might try to do some vloggy style videos. We'll see. We shall see. Got lipstick on my teeth. Anyway, I gotta run out the door. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.